What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out, and on today's episode we have the Jordan 37 low in hand. I was lazy, didn't want to run inside and grab the box, come back out to the garage, it's freezing, so bear with me, no box. The box is the same as the Jordan 37. So we're going to jump right into it. We are going to get a weight first. 12.7. I think the Jordan 37 weighed 13.1. I forgot. I don't really remember the exact weight on that sneaker, but this sneaker does not feel crazy heavy on foot. Neither did the Jordan 37. Now, working our way from the top down to the bottom like we always do, the padding felt great on foot. It doesn't look like there's a lot of padding, but once you get in there and start moving around, you can definitely feel the padding. It feels great on foot. Heel lockdown was phenomenal. I had no issues with heel lockdown whatsoever. Down onto the laces, high quality flat laces, no issues with the laces coming untied or anything like that. And the tongue, as far as the tongue goes, I thought it felt great. They kind of put more of like a leather material right here, which I don't remember being on the Jordan 37, but it feels good, little bit of padding. And down onto the tongue is a neoprene tongue. I absolutely love the tongue on that. Breathability for this sneaker is great. I love the breathability. You can see through right here, see through that kind of jacquard weave, that mesh. There's TPU strands running through that as well. We will get into that in a minute. But yes, for those areas, so far so good on the Jordan 37 low. So now down onto materials for the Jordan 37 low. Thank God they did away with all that jacquard, leno weave stuff. It just was terrible on the Jordan 37. I liked it on the 36, kind of like the weave they did on the 34 as well. And I like what they did here. They just implemented like this window right here. I don't know if you guys can see through that, but that is definitely see-through right here. It's more of a mesh, and it's heavier, dutier feeling than the weave was on the Jordan 37. There's a lot of plastic hits around the sneaker. You can see right here, all through here, and this eyelet right here. Now, usually that'd make for like a lot of break-in time when there's plastics on a shoe like that, like the Shadow 4. I think that had to be broken in to kind of get that plasticky feel away. This Jordan 37 low does not feel like that whatsoever. They did a great job on the materials. I love the neoprene right here. Obviously, if you're a hooper, I would not go buy the white pair because that neoprene is going to collect dust and get scuffed up and be dirty. But I mean, I know neoprene could take a beating. The synthetic toe box right here will definitely be all right for toe draggers. It's actually pretty thick. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but it's definitely thick. Now, what makes me think they went back to the drawing board on the Jordan 37 is going to be this right here. It's the same material right here, but that's plastic. There's a lot of synthetic coating over that right there. I think they did a good job right there. You can see it almost has that carbon fiber type look. So yeah, for the most part, I think they did a great job on the Jordan 37 low. I don't think there's much more stuff that they could have did besides maybe implement the Formula 23 to feel better on foot, but that's not the case. So down onto stability and lockdown. Stability and lockdown was great. This right here, these plastic pieces, once you tied this up, lock this in, felt great. There's no heel slippage whatsoever, like I already said. So support and lockdown feels great. You can see the plastic through here, the plastic through here. It felt great on foot. I had no issues with support and lockdown. Down onto cushion. Cushion was wild. Like just like the Jordan 37, if you guys try the Jordan 37, this sneaker is bouncy. I haven't touched the backboard. I'm 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. I haven't touched the backboard in like 20 some years. I put the sneaker on and I just felt bouncy. I felt like I could jump higher, and for the first time in a long time, I definitely smacked the backboard. So it was pretty cool. You could feel the bounciness. You just feel explosive when you put this sneaker on. But now down onto the Formula 23, it sucks. I don't like it. I don't know anybody that likes the Formula 23. It's very responsive, but if it's responsive, I don't see why we're putting it on the back of a shoe. I'd rather have a little heel impact protection on this and a little bit more court feel up front, but like I said, I love the bounciness for this. If you got leg issues, you get shin splints, you got ankle problems, leg problems, anything like that, this Zoom unit and this Air Strobel double stacked on top of each other feels great on foot. This foam right here may as well just be plastic. All this around the sneaker right here, it's just not it's not even Phylon hard. It's like cement. So most of the cushioning is going to come from back here, which you really don't feel much of. So if you need heel impact protection, this is definitely not going to be the sneaker for you guys. Definitely look towards another sneaker. But if you, like I said, you get shin splints, you get leg pains, anything like that, and you want to feel bouncy, this is 100% going to be the sneaker for you. Now down on to probably what everybody's wondering, is the traction the same as the Jordan 37? And yeah, it was. It picked up a lot of dust, unfortunately. I really wasn't a huge fan of it, but I will say this. I'll roll some footage here in a second. It's a quick wipe, and it's back to a dead stop. If you're playing in a clean gym that's taken care of, maintained, definitely a beast traction. I went down to the new gym, did some moves, did some workouts, and this was wild. It stuck like glue. Took it down to the other gym, and it was slipping and sliding. You guys can see in the footage. I'll roll a little bit of footage, and then you can tell the difference when I wiped, because it came to almost about a dead stop. So it's a quick wipe, and you're right back on the court. But if you hate wiping your shoes every, I don't know, 5 to 6 times up and down the court, this probably won't be the sneaker for you either. Same traction, basically, as a Jordan 37. See there, I'll roll a little B-roll footage here in a second. Now down on the sizing. When it comes to sizing, I went true to size. I hate recommending sizing to people because everybody's foot's different. I'm a narrow footer. This does look like it is a little bit narrow than most sneakers. So if you're a wide footer, I'm not going to say don't get this sneaker, but if you can, try it out in stores. I think you'd be more happier knowing that this fits better or it doesn't fit you at all if you have a wide foot. But narrow footers, you definitely can rock this sneaker. You'll have no issues with it whatsoever. Now down onto my recommendations. Yes, I'd recommend this to anybody. Like I said, definitely if you got leg pain or if you're working out, this would be a great workout shoe. It felt great on foot. I worked out, lifted some weights, did some presses, did some squats, and I felt great afterwards. I had no issues. Then I went and run some games, no issues whatsoever on this sneaker. It felt great on foot. But where I will say, like, I know it's a low top. A lot of guards kind of go towards the lows. If you want 100% response, quick, fast, no latency, I don't know if this will be the sneaker for you. You can feel every step you take in this. You can feel that Zoom Strobel and that Zoom unit underneath, double stacked, for sure. It's definitely, I would say, similar to probably the Kyrie Infinities, or like I said, the Jordan 37. So if you like the feeling of those, you'll definitely love these. Like I said, I loved, you just felt explosive. Like I felt like I could dunk in these. Never dunked a day in my life, but it just made me feel that way, just how bouncy the forefoot in this sneaker was. So guys, thanks for tuning in to my rundown of the Jordan 37 Low. If you like this sneaker, go get it. If you need heel impact protection, probably don't go get it. The Formula 23, it just kind of sucks. Jordan needs to move on from it or improve it or find ways to implement it so we can actually feel Formula 23. So guys, thanks for tuning into this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one of Sold Out. Peace.